Good afternoon. Happy Monday, everybody. It's your girl, WHITT, and it's time for yet another WHITT session. What's a WHITT session? I'm so glad you asked. A WHITT session is a pop-up interview in a surprise location with a surprise guest. Surprise! I am here with a longtime friend and colleague and former co-worker and all-around amazing individual in Lenora Blackamore of MECCA Marketing Group. You may have received some of our e-blasts where we talk about her phenomenal company and amazing talents in the digital and technical space. But what better way to get to know Lenora than to actually meet her? How you doing, friend?
I'm good. How are you, Chelsea?
I am great because I have been long awaiting the chance to get over here to Chicago to sit down and talk to you. And as I mentioned earlier, you and I have known each other in other spaces, so I will just share. We go all the way back to Ebony Magazine days. And it's so funny because we were so young and green and excited to be there. Exactly. And rightfully so.
Right, exactly.
Amazing company. Yes. But I've watched so many of us leave Johnson Publishing Company to go off and do amazing things. So let's start with, what is MECCA Marketing Group?
Well, MECCA Marketing Group, it stands for Making Engaging Creative Content Always. Okay. So it's a web development company, but we do digital marketing as well as branding and brand design and strategy, because what we was finding that a lot of the clients needed help with their branding. So
I know. And I know some people are probably watching like, well, Chelsea, isn't that what you do? But not quite, because people get marketing and public relations. They just throw it all in a bucket and be like, make it happen. But there are certain areas that you do that help build brands that complement what I do. Like I may put the press release together and get the news story, but then you create an amazing video to go online or have the website that does all the bells and whistles. So talk about some of the specific services you offer.
Okay. So web development, we do anything from Shopify. A lot of clients have products that they're trying to move, and I push Shopify. I love Shopify. It's a great tool for anyone moving products.
Okay.
It's also owned by Google. People don't know, but it's owned by Google. So when you are a Shopify client, Google push your products for you. Okay. They help engage other people to get your product out there. Yeah, so that's a great tool.
And so even when you say web development, that's something I don't do.
Right.
But then that e-commerce that goes with it is another complicated layer that we don't do. So what do? I push you to the people who do know how to do these things so that we can take our brands to the next level. So my website is not an example of that, but I know many others who have books, t-shirts, dresses, baseball caps, and for each item it has to be uploaded with a link and connected to something to pay, right?
Yes,
see, I understand the concept.
Money, right?
Gotta get your money. I just don't know how to go in the back of the house and do that. And so if you are looking for that type of service to complement your website, how do they get in touch with you, Lenora?
So you can contact me at it's lab, LAB at MECCAmarketinggroup.com, or you can call me at 773-520-4227.
And we'll say that again. I just like to say it all throughout the broadcast. Yes. Wow, you have come a long way since your Ebony days, and I have to laugh because she's like, I like Shopify, but she is also like a private personal shopper. I mean, for real. Like, she has clients that she will go and style. That's why when I got here and I saw you all jazzed up, I was like, wait a minute, let me put some lipstick on or something. But that, to me, I feel is very complimentary to your business when you think about creativity, when you think about diversity. So what are some of the sites that you've worked on that you are most proud of?
Okay. One of them just launched. It's new to the world, World Wide World, but it's Danny'sNaturalJuice.com.
Okay.
Now, Danny Juice is really good. She does natural vegetable detox juice.
How do you spell that, Danny, in case they want
DANIES. Natural juice.
Okay. In case we want to see your work and try her juice. Okay. Continue.
The juice is good.
Okay, Danny.
I'm a believer.
Okay.
Yes, but she came to me because her site was a WordPress site. It worked.
Okay.
But it was a lot of things that she wanted to do that she couldn't do with WordPress. That she could do with Shopify. So we moved her.
Okay.
And it just launched last week.
Okay.
It looks really good.
Oh, I can't wait.
The photography. We did almost everything except her famous pictures, her and her husband together. We didn't do that.
Okay, you just added them on though. I'm just
yeah.
glad that we're having this conversation, Lenora, in that people don't realize the impact that your website can have on your sales.
Yes.
One, easy navigation.
Yes.
I hate going on a website and it takes me all day to find, okay, how do I pay? Yes. How do I find this product? You don't have a search bar at the top where I just want to look at the dresses. Don't make me go through the whole, And so those are the types of things that you counsel your clients on. And then that moving piece. How big of a move did it take to move from one platform to another, from WordPress over to Shopify? Do you have to start from scratch, or is there a big transfer? How does that work?
So we kind of started from scratch. We did take a lot of the content, the copy from WordPress, but because she rebranded and she had new packaging, so we just fresh start. It was a fresh start. We just kind of kept some of her copy.
And it's Danny's Juice, right?
Danny's Natural Juice.
Danny's Natural Juice. I'm gonna have to definitely check that out.
Yeah.
And so now, what do you see when you are out there with your clients and they are looking for that brand refresh? Do you counsel them on that, logos and all that kind of stuff?
So usually what happens is I do a informational meeting where we just sit and I kind of just find out what their needs are, because I realize that every business needs are unique to them, and so they might be pushing one, thinking that they're working fine on Facebook, depending on their product, but if they're like a do-it-yourself type service or product, they might need to be on Pinterest.
Okay.
So we just kind of listen to the client, see what their needs are, and then give them the best strategy for their success online. Because that's our mission, is to grow all businesses that we work with online.
See that? You look at this, grow your online presence. I get it. You love CWIT. You want to come over there. Yes, we have an element that we develop. Typically email marketing. In fact, you're my client. We work together. Email marketing, some public relations and things like that. But I can't emphasize enough what a good website can do for you, because I always liken it to money in your sleep. Because with your website, they can look at your website 24/7. If everything is there, if everything is easy to find, if it's visually attractive, easy to check out, I mean, you can just wake up and your cart or whatever, your account is filled with orders because you've done it right. Now, here's the hard question, Lenora. Some folks just don't want to pay. I hate to say it, but when we talk about investing in our businesses, investing in our brands, why do they put the marketing and the PR? Why do we put that at the bottom?
It's always at the bottom. always. And it's the most important piece. And it pays them in the long run. But I guess when you're running a business, you always cut the person that you really, really need. Right.
And so I am here having this conversation to help either current business owners, aspiring business owners, that your website, your brand, how you show up digitally is just as important as me walking into a physical brick and mortar and making sure there's no paper on the floor. Because more and more we do so much shopping online anyway. And so I want to go to a website that's clean, that's crisp. So what are some tips that you would give to your average business owner that says these are some of the main things that your website should possess? Like if you were just counseling me and you looked at my site and said, this is cute, Chelsea, but
video.
Okay.
Site needs a video, a promo video, you talking about the product or even someone else. It needs that. Because that is the number one engagement today. Everybody loves video.
Because we don't read. We're lazy. We're like, show it to me with a pretty picture, some glitter. That's what we want. So you do that, right? Your team does that?
We do that. We actually offer a package for small business owners that it's a little under $6,000. But listen, you get the website, you get the promo video. Any photography that you need for your products or services, we do it. And then we also help with the copy and everything. So
that's the whole package.
It's the whole package.
And anybody who cringed at the 6,000, sit back up
Right.
and think about what your end game is going to be and how you want to show up. Do you want to show up like you pulled your products out the trunk?
Right.
Or are you a first-rate professional operation that makes us say, well, la-di-da.
Exactly.
I want la-di-da,
Okay,
right?
exactly.
And it's the investment. And so I would just tell those who are looking to open their businesses as they are building their budget to build those kinds of things into it, the website. Because, my colleague on our team also, Crystal, lays out websites, right? For SeeWhitt PR for some of our clients. We haven't really blown that area out, but that skill set is there. And what we're finding, even in the early stages of offering that service, they're like, okay, here's $2.
Yeah.
I want 10
have a whole list.
And Crystal's like, and I'm right with her, like, that doesn't sound like a lot of time.
It is
a lot of time. Yeah, it's a lot of time. And I know that you love to do it, but you need to get paid for what you're doing. I'm going to get off my soapbox. We are chatting with Lenora Blackamore of MECCA Marketing Group. So I have to ask you on a side note, though, what's up with the shopping? I think I read online. No, you text me directly. You have a pop-up coming up Saturday.
I do.
Okay, so shameless plug. Go right ahead. The airtime is yours.
Okay, so we have a community event coming up this Saturday from 11 to 3 at Burke Elementary, right on 53rd and King Drive. Come out. We're going to have some fashions for you ladies. Y'all call them those one-of-the-kind finds that you just cannot get in the store.
I'm so there.
Have you been to the store lately?
I have not. This is a whole separate SeeWhitt session, but I will tell you, if you go back to some of our older videos, I used to come and go live here in 2018, 2019. You've been a long time client. Thanks, buddy.
Yes.
MECCA Marketing Group. Now tell me again what MECCA stands for. I like it.
Making engaging creative content
Always. I like the always. MECCA. And when you think MECCA, that's the highest.
Yes.
Like Howard is the Mecca. But I digress. But yes, MECCA Marketing Group. I'm just so glad that you have expanded your team. So we're in this fancy studio. I forgot to.
So if you want your video made here, we can do that.
And now, where is your office located? Where are we today?
We are at the University Co-work on 61st and University. We are the University of Chicago's neighbors.
I like it. Right over here on the south side. It was very easy to get to. And it's a very high level studio. I walked in and we put up our phones. I was like, let me bring my streaming cameras over here. But we are getting the job done because I love to get the word out, not only with my clients, but my friends. Because I trust my friends because I know you all personally. And if I send you that way, I can say, I can personally vouch for Lenora and MECCA Marketing Group. So we'll be sending out more e-blasts. And so now that you know and have met Lenora through this SeeWhitt session, we're ready for you to click the button. It is time. You know that little Fred Flintstone website you have. You know it. You know who I'm talking to and you've been saying, or the ones who don't have one at all.
Exactly.
I sit and I keep my Facebook. I'm on Facebook. That's my website. And I'm like, and only a fraction of your database or your reach is on Facebook.
Yes.
Everybody knows I'm a Facebook head. But I'm smart enough to know that there are tons of people who are potential clients that will never get on Facebook, that will never go to YouTube.
Yes.
A website? Yes. And we'll talk about search, the search optimization piece of it, having a website and what your company does to make us visible when people start looking for the services we offer.
So what we do is a keyword search and optimization. So we do our little research on Google to see what are people searching for daily.
Okay.
And then based on that, based on your products, we put in those words to help you get up in the ranks.
Okay.
But you have to be posting every day.
That's right.
I tell people, send people to your site, not to Facebook.
Okay.
Because the thing about Facebook is that content really don't belong to you.
Ooh.
But everything that's on your website belongs to you and you can repurpose it.
Oh, what a word, what a word. But I send people to my site because, they stop me in the street. And, how much is the cost? I'm like, that's on my website. But I don't, of course I'm not turning business away. So I'll start the conversation and say, but then go over to my website because that traffic is important. Now, how do you monitor traffic for your clients?
So we use Google Analytics.
Okay.
We do. That's the old school way of doing it. And it
works.
It works. Right. It works. So,
well, Amber says it's amazing. And there you go. Yes. Do you need a website? Do you need a website refresher? This is the perfect time of the year. It's summer. People are getting out. They're shopping, especially if you have products that help with the summer or clothes like Lenora does, and you need to get on the website and shop, or you need customers to get on your website and shop. I can't emphasize more. MECCA Marketing Group. Say that 10 times fast. MECCA Marketing Group is the place to be. It's where you need to get your services. One more time, how do we find you?
You can find me at lab, L-A-B, at MECCAmarketinggroup.com, or you can call me at 773-520-4227.
This is my girl, y'all. I'm just going to say it. Just support her because I love her. Lenora Blackamore. No, she's been in the business a long time, and you actually were designing the websites for Ebony and Jet magazine.
I was.
See, and so
I was the web manager.
The web manager for Ebony. So I'm thinking she might know what she's doing, y'all. She knows what she's doing. Now, anybody you want to shout out your team? Anybody that helped you make the magic happen? Or is it too many to name?
It's too many, but you know who you are.
Yes.
Thank you, Asia and Austin. You guys are great.
Okay. Yes. Well, I am looking forward to repurposing this video, pushing it back out with your e-blast, and I dare you to crash her website. How about that? Let's see if we can crash Lenora's website, the webmaster herself. Let's get so much traffic going on there till she just unfriends me. Like, I'm so tired. That's what we want.
Yes, that's what we want. Absolutely.
Lenora, thank you for taking the time to talk to me on this Monday afternoon. I am so proud of you.
Thank you.
I am rooting for you. And I'm asking you to support my friend and my colleague as we all embark on this journey we call entrepreneurship. It's a scary road to travel, but so rewarding. Yes. And you look rewarded, honey. You have been watching a CWIT session. What's a CWIT session? A pop-up interview in a surprise location with a surprise guest. She is no longer a surprise. You now have met Lenora Blackamore of MECCA Marketing Group. Time for your website creation or makeover. So make it your business to reach out to Lenora. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.